ourselves, but then we really need to, take care of the animals. We need to take care of what's more important, which is the suffering of the other beings, and find just effective ways to connect to others and make it at least seem palatable and welcoming, so they can, just test.
And as a last question I have, Holly. So now you have, like in America, especially, you have Thanksgiving coming up very soon, and then after that, Christmas. Are those kind of events for you vegan, or do you have to deal with families who aren't? Like, do you have to sit on a table with a turkey on it? Like, how is that?
No. Unfortunately, most of our family's no longer with us. They're departed. But when we moved from Los Angeles, so we did have relatives that weren't vegan. But I've been either putting on most of it, or my sister and I would get together and have events. And she's vegan as well now.
Great.
Incredible. So we've always had I haven't had a turkey at the table in like
a really long time.
I think, when was the last time I actually saw a turkey at the table? It must have been like over 10 years ago.
That's good.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about Aunt Betty getting all bent out of shape or whatever, because we don't want to sit on the table with a carcass. But it is an issue for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And, it is interesting to see the emotional attachments to food and how people take it personally. Like, if you're not eating something, which is kind of weird. Like,
and so culturally too, right? Like how, they just can't get over, like, no, but it has to be a turkey because it's Thanksgiving, or it has to be, it's always so meat orientated, these
festives,
crazy eat fests,
Especially, I guess both of them. At least in our house growing up as kids, it was like the same meal for both.
Yeah.
Or something very similar for Christmas. Although I never liked it, so I just kind of always went Italian for Christmas. Still do.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know what you do with it culturally. Like, it's hard for me to say, because my experience in my family, it was always very rocky. Like, although I had a very close relationship with my dad, my mom and I just had a very tumultuous, difficult existence.
Yeah.
And so I don't think it really mattered what it was. There was always going to be a problem.
Yeah. Right.
It really was irrelevant if it was a turkey on the table or just, Wednesday. It was always going to be something. And so I've never had to worry about it, because I never did.
And what kind of, like, absolutely, like, but would you, even though you're saying like you're good, like you don't have to face this, do you feel like, is there some advice or something that you could think of to give to people who do have this kind of like confrontation?
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you the advice, because we talk about it this week on the episode that's coming out this week.
Yay!
I know.
We're so in line.
For a brief moment, not for very long. But what Jonina Terzi, who I don't know if you know her yet, but you'll know her next week. She's like this incredible woman. She's yogi. She's a physical therapist. She owns an animal sanctuary. She's done work for the Humane Society. Like, she's incredible.
Well, I'm a fan of her.
I'm an underachiever compared to her, big time. But her wisdom was to bring, like, always say, I don't eat these anymore. Like, to make it about, like, I used to eat these kind of foods until I found out what's going on. So I guess you have to gauge your dinner table with your family. If your family's going to be that upset that, you don't want to sit at a table with at least a turkey on the centerpiece. I mean, maybe there is, a middle ground of saying, would you mind at least carving it in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Instead of putting it on display.
Exactly.
that maybe that's a middle ground.
Yeah, the compromises that you could get in this.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, personally, I feel like if somebody's that bent out of shape over a meal, then I don't know. It's okay to stay home and do something else.
Yeah. No, totally. No, totally. I mean, like, yeah, I really agree with that. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
Or to say, you know what, I love you very much, and I appreciate all the love that goes into the meal.
Yeah.
And because you raised me to be such a fabulous being, I now see the world differently.
Yeah.
And if it's too upsetting that I'm not going to eat it, may we get together on another day.
Yeah.
And be thankful for just having a relationship and do something different.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, something nice like that, because I don't think we need to
be aggressive
about it. I don't think
it.
we have to ignore our values, and we have to, like, it's really hard for me to resonate with this idea that, like, just because the world eats meat, it doesn't mean you have to condone it. It doesn't mean you have to be silent about it. Like, you can be compassionate about it.
Yeah.
You can be kind, but you don't also have to tolerate it, and you don't have to sit it. Yeah. And that you have your own agency to act.
Yeah.
If you're young and you're still in your parents' home, you're kind of stuck a little bit and just grin and bear with it. And
totally. No, that's it.
I mean, what do you think?
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with everything you're saying. No, I think why I'm asking you is because I also find it really important to inspire other people and to kind of also, to really help other people go through this, because I do think it can be hard for people who, it's kind of like, if you don't drink and you have to be amongst people who drink alcohol all night, or you even have problems with alcohol, that can be just really confronting, and I think sometimes, that's the same for us. Like, I definitely don't voluntarily sit at a table where there's just carcasses all over. I would prefer not to be there, than sitting there, because it just makes me really, really upset. So,
right.
And I think that, we have a choice in that as well. And, it's just a shame, because I do think it can be really difficult. And I think that family is the hardest, I really think so.
Yeah. No, for sure. And I think if you approach it with love and not with judgment on the other person, so
absolutely.
that somebody can say, look, I know you're putting so much love into this. I know this is what it means, and that you're putting your heart into it. I understand that. Yeah. And I understand it's a way you're showing love.
Yeah.
But now we're having, we're at a place where it's not working. So how can we do something else special? Like,
absolutely.
Some people are okay with that and some people won't. And
it's really good to look at it like that. And so to wrap up, first of all, I want to thank you so much for chatting with me, Holly, because this was like super exciting to have you on Go For Your Life. Thank you so much. I'm a huge fan of Yoga is Vegan, as you know. And so how for Yoga is Vegan, just for the people who are listening, so Yoga is Vegan, every week you have a podcast that comes out? Is that how you do it?
Yeah. If I, knock on wood here, what I try to do is release every Tuesday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
So I've been doing one episode a week. Next week will be 29.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
I know there was 1 week I missed because there was a glitch and it didn't come out. So,
but in general, people can listen every Tuesday to the Yoga is Vegan podcast. You can
find it on Apple Podcasts. You can find it on Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio. If you don't listen to podcasts and you're still just on your desktop, you can go to the website and listen to it there.
Yeah. No, super cool, because we'll put everything, all the information and everything we spoke about, I'll put it in the notes for people to find you, to look you up. The Yoga is Vegan on Instagram, and you have a website. And as you were saying, like on the website, there's also the ability to listen to the podcasts and everything, so which is amazing. And is there something that I missed? Is there anything else you would like to add, Holly? Was there something that I forgot?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm just so happy. I mean, so happy. Maybe one day we can do a retreat together.
Why do you think I ask if it's going to be you teaching by yourself? I mean,
I'm
there.
Because
yeah,
I'm so excited. I guess the one thing I forgot to say is I'm almost ready with your shirt.
Oh my God! Yes, the pink shirt.
I didn't forget. I still need you to send me your address.
You're the sweetest. You're the sweetest.
Of course.
You are the sweetest.
But yeah, I'm going to put together a special pink one for you.
You are the best.
I haven't been.
Cool,
I just have been very busy. So yeah, that's the other thing.
Holly. Thank you so much.
There's shirts on the website, which is like another form of activism.
Yeah.
You can wear them to yoga classes, and
it's a really cool. I think it's a really cool symbol. But I mean, as you know, I have my own vegan cheese company, so I love anything that like has a cow or something in that kind of symbol in it. So it's really beautiful, and I want to thank you for your work, because I think people like yourself are so important, like the connectors, like bringing people together who would maybe not find each other if it wasn't for that connector in the middle, so you are very important in this community, and I'm grateful for that you exist.
Oh, I'm grateful you exist too. One more thing I do want to say.
Okay.
And that's to anybody who's a vegan yogi out there. Like, reach out to me.
Yes.
Because something I get from a lot of people, it's like, just like in yoga, you think, oh, my practice isn't good enough, or I can't do something.
Yeah, exactly. I'm never going to be on that blog, but you will be.
Yeah. You know what? No, because, if you're a body and you're a vegan and you're a yogi, and you can just send me a high resolution photo and we can talk.
And you know what a high resolution photo is, then okay, we're in business.
That's it. But no, for sure, because it's really important that I think we build this platform together, and that everybody knows they aren't good enough just the way they are.
Awesome. So thank you, Holly. Thank you so much for that. I'll put everything you just said and all in notes. And I hope to talk to you again soon. And I want to thank you so much. And I want to thank everybody for listening. And this was Holly all the way from Connecticut through Skype. We had some dog noises in between, which I love, because that's what we said. Nothing's perfect. It's just very flowy and natural. And I hope to get back to you all again next week. And thanks again, Holly. See you later. Bye.